This is Firewatch. It's a game that came out in 2016, and it's a pretty suggestive title. I'll go ahead and start an empty game because I have played through this, but I bought this back in 2016 when it was around a month after it came out, and it was on my mom's old computer on her Pavilion, which is a Hewlett Packard computer, but it's been 2 years since I've played this, and it was a very bad experience on that computer because that computer cannot handle this kind of game. It did not have a good processor or anything. And as you can see, this is in 1975, and we are currently in Boulder, Colorado. I think it'll auto kind of, story tell itself. Am I supposed to click? Oh, okay, I didn't know I was supposed to click. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and a grad student from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. I approach her. I'm drunk. So what's your, major? You're pretty. I like that one. She says, coolly? Okay, you are not. You are the future hangover. A future hangover. What? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julie's boyfriend. That moved quickly. Okay, black screen. Anything after? Oh, we're in an elevator. Okay, I remember this so far. I didn't play through the entire game as well. I only played through until you get like the very I'll tell you I'll say when I stopped playing back then. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. That's not healthy. You drink beer just about anywhere. Yeah. Sounds about like Henry, whatever his name is. Julia wants to get a dog. Cool. She's there's a yeah, she's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. I'm not very good with reading for the first time out loud. She wants to bring it with her to class. What the frick, man? There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's bad. Okay. I love German Shepherds, but I also love Beagles. I don't like the name Bucket, so I'm gonna go with Mayhem. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Oh. Okay, Mayhem is a friend, child, and a pet rolled into one. That sounds like Nika. Although she runs away from home a lot. We talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. It's 1979, so it's a year later after we met her. Seems a bit fast to move in. That's just me, though. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. Well, I mean some things, being funny. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots. I don't know. I'm gonna say, why rush? I wouldn't put it like that, but it's just, it's been a year. It just seems. She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. What? I assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad, sorry. Oh. What? Okay, one day, she asks. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Okay, but Was that a failed attempt of getting a kid? Okay, so right here, not getting a kid, making a kid. I don't know. I'm not an adult. I'm not good with that kind of thing. This is a tiny truck. It's like a Ford Ranger. But this is where I stopped playing because the lag was just so intense. Ooh. What's that say? Bring it down. I want to... Cody, Wyoming? Nope. Pick it up. So we're in Wyoming right now? Oh yeah, that's definitely a Ford Ranger. Look at that logo. Okay, no fireworks. Do not forget to check in. You're hiking in their country. Thoroughfare trail not recommended for inexperienced hiker. Good thing I'm not inexperienced. So I don't know. Okay, going to black screen. I don't know why I'm here. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late because I don't know why I'm out in the woods walking alone. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. I'm gonna ignore her. I like being passive-aggressive, not straight-out fighting. You don't touch each other all night. Okay. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. What? You make some coffee and go to work. Okay, that seems sketchy. Because I said not to have kids for right now. And then she goes out partying. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I'm gonna frolic like a Victoria's Secret model because that's what I would do. Julia was right. You're very pretty. Thank you. It's always nice when games compliment me. Wow, this game is pretty. What the oh. You look like an ankylosaurus, or not a Stegosaurus's tail. Stegosaurus eye. Sign, what do you grant me? 2 forks. Lookout tower, 8 miles still. 8 miles? Wow. I actually have to hop over that. Wow. Again, this is all new to me. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. Ooh, music got kinda dark. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Ooh. Mayhem runs away. Boop! Dog! Julia yells. What? She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his face in. I'm gonna scare him away. Again, passive-aggressive kind of thing. You reach into your pocket like you got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. So what happened to Mayhem? He didn't run away for good, did he? Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Yeah, that's another thing. Is because they're still young. They're in their early 20s. It seems a bit early. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Ooh, Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. Good lord. Hold on. We're in Colorado. That's 2,000 miles? Because I have a map above my monitor. Holy cow, that's a long way away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her to not take the job. Oh. No. I don't want to convince her to not take the job. That's like trying to make somebody not follow their dreams. Because it's a great job. And she's been working hard for it, so she needs to take it. You'll ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. Well, yeah. She says that it'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Would that be 3 months? Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She did not remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, does she have dementia? She was found crying in the stairwell. In the stairwell or on it? You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make a macaroni and drink wine. No, we can't forget about that. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might have suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Hold on. What year is this? I thought they were in their early 20s when we first met. You both decided to keep it a secret for now. That's not a good idea. Well, we talked to a doctor, so maybe it's not that big a deal. Maybe to like family and stuff. Oh, what the frick, dude. Mayhem is getting older. Okay, good, he didn't run off. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. That sounds like Jimmy. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. What? The university in Colorado or Connecticut? Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason. It has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. Yeah, that's typically rather embarrassing for people who have dementia or Alzheimer's. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Oof. Some days you and Julia, who calls you a dope, and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you are a stranger. Oh, that's sad. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. That's what dementia does? It makes you not hallucinate, but think things are there that they're not. You tell her family. They're crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. Holy cow. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between 2 weeks visits from Daniel, the nurse. Oh, that's gotta be hard. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere within 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. I mean, I'm only one person. I can't take care of her by myself, and it has 24-hour care. The best bet for her would be into a full-time care facility. That was pretty. This changed. Environment has changed multiple times. There's an elk. Or moose. No, it's an elk. Oh. Hi. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. Oof. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. Yeah, I wouldn't assume so. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like that, like Henry did, I will cut your rip off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. Well, yeah, if you're getting that vibe, I wouldn't want to be around them either. It's now 10 years? Or was that in 1976 that we met her? It was either 76 or 79. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. It's always nice to have in-laws, or maybe future in-laws that you like. Months go by, Mayhem dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. I don't know if I would want to tell her that. Although it probably would have been the best method, and honesty is the best policy. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think that's not necessarily the case. You could see her every day and she still could forget about you. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. Just trying to, trying to ease the pain with getting your mind off of it, keeping yourself busy. That's always a really good policy to follow. Ooh, it's nighttime now. Is this my lookout? Enter the lookout tower. That's weird. There's red blinking there. This game is gorgeous. I really like the art style of it. I also like to actually have feet. This is very pretty. Ooh. Thoroughfare lookout. I thought this was thoroughfare. Turn on the power. I would assume this thing. Generator switch. Yep. Ooh.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello?
Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Is
Delilah.
indeed.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
That's my truck's name.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
What?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you. You killed 3 ex-husbands.
You've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow, and you're just out here until the heat dies down, and then you'll kill again.
Whoops.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Did I get it right?
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's, gosh, maybe it's
That
a
was
borderline
weird.
fetish, a tree fetish.
Oh,
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
you're weird. I also apologize for the white bar at the bottom. It's the search bar for
Good morning,
Windows.
Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
I don't want to. I want to do something. Sterilex. It looks like Clorox.
Relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Good
Oops.
lord.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
I heard a pop.
Good
Oh,
language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
yes.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the crap out of him? Can I give him a ticket? I'm
Do you
not
think you can
really into
handle that?
discipline.
Do Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty
Look
Harry.
at
Well,
the dice.
Get going.
Die.
You probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There
Yeah,
should
where
be
is
one
that?
in the
Nope.
supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all
Real
of
secure.
them.
secure.
Shut up.
Okay, so I can press M to read the map. And I'm supposed to go west. Is that west? Is this no? Wait. Is it Jonesy Lake? Follow the firework sounds. I can't sprint. Because shift is a radio button. That looks goofy. Those aren't very big fireworks. Although, you know, it would make sense if they're not very big because they wouldn't be like commercial use. So, they sound weird as well. I would assume we're going to Jonesy Lake because the Ruby River is the opposite way and the fireworks are still coming from this direction. It sounded weird when the first one went off because I have surround sound headphones. I don't know if that's how you would describe it, but I can hear, like in game, if something was walking to my left, I could hear it in my left speaker and not my right. And so when the first firework popped, it sounded
Wow,
weird.
there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't
made by
understand what those are.
Crow-American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
Nope.
Oh, I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
This ends in August? Okay, I found the button. It's R to jog. Or run. Is that something? No, it's a log. That's cool that I can zoom in. Carabiner.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Huh?
What about shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill?
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
It's
Uh-huh.
actually English for not in my job description.
Where the frick am I supposed to be going, though? Then. Oh, was I supposed to get Oh, that's great. Oh, there's a cache back there. There's probably a rope. Or something. Okay, got the supply cache. Or supply crate, whatever. Oh, I can update my map. Old rope. Yeah, yeah, it's a rope. Found a note.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell.
I'm gonna
He's
keep it.
completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo.
Just planted a new tree. Wow. Oh! I was gonna say the mood just changed because the lighting just turned pink. How long have I been out?
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my shitty boss almost got me killed.
First, your boss is a delight. Secondly, Jesus. What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No. I
My
think I'll make
booty.
it.
I found cans.
Finding a
Report the
bunch of
cans.
empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Just found where they're
Who
hanging
else? Whoops. No, I'm gonna clean it up because what can I?
out. What do you know? People with shitty manners drink
No.
shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Single malt whiskey. I have no idea what that is. They're also burning, which I assume is illegal. Found the fireworks.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
They color-coded the
That
fire
looks
danger
empty.
signs in case people were illiterate. That doesn't take into
Oh,
account
no, it
just
doesn't.
plain stupid, does it?
Nope. Just gonna. God dang it.
The fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well,
Looks like I'm sticking my
confiscate 'em.
thumb in the face of this. Confiscate?
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
I'm not going to. Ew.
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why? 'Cause you're 12?
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Hey. I know you're lighting the fireworks. Quit the fireworks. Or else, please cool it with the fireworks, okay?
You
Yeah.
gotta take it easy with the fireworks, all right?
You ought to take it easy at the Sizzler buffet.
Hey.
Chelsea, what? He's just some loser out in the woods.
No, I'm not.
Roadie.
I'm the authority.
Why do guys think it's all right to just stare at girls?
Because you're the ones who are creating fire hazards. You don't know anything about me. I'm sorry for bothering you. I confiscate all your stuff.
Fireworks, whiskey, you name it.
What? You dick!
Also, setting off fireworks out here isn't just stupid, it's illegal.
Yeah, so is stealing, asshole. That's
Not
so
stealing. I'm the authority. I'm confiscating. There's a difference. Can you
Hey, put that down.
can you shut it up?
It was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks.
Please
Or
just
else.
put it down. We won't light it more.
Skeezer. They call me a skeezer. That's a funny word. Oh. There's clothes.
So they just left their stuff down here, but it would be a bad idea for
Oh, I can stomp this out. I didn't realize that.
Right?
Yes, I don't think that'd be wise.
Ooh.
If you could refrain from criminal destruction of personal property while on this job, that'd be great, okay?
Right.
Whoops. Wait.
I might have got a little hot.
How did she know I destroyed their property?
Some of their personal property took a swim.
Oh.
Well, I can't do anything about it now.
Nope. Thanks for dealing with him, though. Seriously.
Welcome.
No problem.
So I'm gonna have to hike all the way back. Huh? I found a raccoon.
There's a critter out here. A raccoon.
I can't understand you.
Come here.
Because I'm whispering.
Because you're whispering.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
I could
Yeah,
tell.
well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting
What?
you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum.
Thank you.
Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Hey,
I had
heard
thunder.
some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the
Ooh.
lightning?
What's that? Oh.
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home.
I'm
and
doing that.
Try not to get hit by lightning.
I get hit by that. Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure I got a lot of choice in getting struck down.
Especially not with your electric personality.
Zing. Zing.
Ugh.
Oh.
I see my joke did not spark your sense of humor.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm just gonna let her have that one.
Got a horn. Everything here is useful, huh? There's a horn in
There's
here.
a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well,
Don't
antlers
do
are made of
that.
Bone, and horns are made of
That's
the
why
same
you don't
stuff
do
as
that.
Your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
I'm gonna put that in there, but I'm gonna take it back.
Thunder Canyon?
Oh, that's
I didn't
Thunder
name it.
Canyon?
But in the cave, I don't know, rocks.
I can't
NFS tells
open
people not to go too far in there.
the
It's
map.
pretty dangerous.
So,
So I say, fuck it. You're a grown man. You can go where you want.
That's right. I'm a
used to
strong,
go
independent
camping with someone
woman.
Back. It'd be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very
Ooh.
careful.
Hello?
Yeah, I like this. Aw. Can I do it again? Man.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Can I
Makes sense.
shove?
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe it's
Good job,
locked away
Deb.
for
What the?
There's some guy out here.
Why are
looking
you
at
shining a
creeps.
light at me?
the creeps. Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
He ran away.
I don't think so.
Henry, there's
Hey.
there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What?
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I
No.
get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
No, it isn't. That was not fun.